On January 16, 2026, as the first light of dawn crept over Manila, the city awoke to an extraordinary and unexpected sight on the horizon. The familiar calm of Manila Bay was broken by the silhouette of something immense and unfamiliar, stirring curiosity and excitement among those who witnessed it. Along the bustling stretch of Roxas Boulevard, early risers, joggers, street vendors and commuters paused in their routines, drawn to the water's edge by the sight of a massive, mysterious shape slowly advancing through the misty bay. This was no ordinary vessel. Cutting through the morning haze was the Republic of Korea Navy's ROKS Hansando, ATH-81, a sleek, state-of-the-art warship, its hull gleaming in the soft sunrise, its presence both commanding and graceful. The Hansando's imposing superstructure, bristling with antennas and advanced equipment, and its clean, purposeful lines spoke of cutting-edge technology and a clear, important mission. News of the ship's arrival spread rapidly, drawing ever-growing crowds to the seawall. People young and old gathered, smartphones raised, eager to capture this rare spectacle, a moment that would soon flood social media feeds across the city. At over 140 meters in length, the Hansando towered over the bay's usual ferries and fishing boats, its sheer size and modern design making it the undisputed centerpiece of Manila's morning. For most citizens, the arrival was a complete surprise, a floating marvel of modern naval engineering, gliding into a bay steeped in centuries of maritime history and tradition. But unlike the warships that often symbolize military might, the Hansando serves a different purpose. It is a training ship, a floating academy designed to mold and inspire the next generation of naval officers, emphasizing learning and cooperation over confrontation. Its presence in Manila Bay felt less like a show of force and more like an open hand, an invitation to partnership, understanding and shared progress between two nations. As tugboats carefully guided the Hansando to its designated pier, the true scale and significance of the visit became clear to all who watched. This was not just a routine port call, but a moment of connection and aspiration. For the Philippine Navy, witnessing the Hansando's arrival was more than a ceremonial gesture. It was a glimpse into the future, a vision of what their own fleet could one day achieve through innovation and international cooperation. The Hansando's presence in Manila Bay stood as a powerful, tangible symbol of aspiration and hope for a navy on the rise, and for a city looking toward a future shaped by partnership and progress. As the Hansando-class training ship slowly docked at Manila's bustling harbor, the atmosphere shifted noticeably. From the anticipation of arrival to the solemnity of ceremony, the ship's impressive silhouette against the skyline drew the attention of onlookers, signaling the start of a significant diplomatic event. On the pier, Philippine Navy officials in crisp white uniforms stood in perfect formation, their presence a testament to the importance of the occasion. Alongside them, a military band was poised, ready to perform both national anthems, their instruments gleaming in the morning sun. As the ship's commanding officer and senior staff disembarked, they were met with formal salutes and warm handshakes from their Filipino counterparts. The exchange was more than protocol. It was a gesture of mutual respect and camaraderie. The stirring notes of both national anthems echoed across the port, filling the air with a sense of unity and shared purpose. The sight of the Philippine and South Korean flags fluttering side by side underscored the deep alliance between the two nations. This visit was more than a ceremonial tradition. It was a reaffirmation of shared values, strategic alignment, and a commitment to regional stability. Every handshake and every smile spoke volumes about the trust built over years of cooperation. During the speeches, leaders from both navies highlighted the enduring friendship between their countries. They spoke passionately about their joint commitment to a free, open, and peaceful maritime order, emphasizing the importance of collaboration in facing future challenges. The message was unmistakable. This visit was about more than just ships and sailors. It was about strengthening a vital partnership that supports peace and security in the region. Media coverage was extensive, ensuring that the significance of the event reached audiences both at home and abroad. The presence of cameras and reporters highlighted the global importance of this naval engagement. For the Korean cadets, this was more than a routine port call. It was a living lesson in international relations and diplomacy. They stood not just as sailors, but as young ambassadors, witnessing firsthand the power of cooperation. The warm welcome extended by Manila's naval community demonstrated that naval diplomacy is ultimately built on human connection, trust, and shared experiences, not just on military hardware or protocol. Every detail of the ceremony, from the precision of the honor guard to the thoughtful exchange of ceremonial gifts, reinforced the deep mutual respect and goodwill between the two navies. In the end, the welcome ceremony was a powerful reminder that at the heart of every alliance are the people. Dedicated individuals whose relationships and shared values form the true foundation of lasting partnerships. At first glance, the Hansando could easily be mistaken for a small aircraft carrier, with its expansive flight deck and imposing silhouette cutting through the waves, but a closer look at its ATH designation reveals its true mission: training the next generation of naval leaders, not launching fighter jets. Commissioned in 2020, the Hansando serves as a floating academy, seamlessly blending the traditions of seamanship with the latest in maritime technology and innovation. Beneath its flight deck, you'll find state-of-the-art lecture halls, immersive simulators, and advanced training facilities, everything required to shape cadets into capable officers. Here, future leaders practice navigation, crisis response, and teamwork in highly realistic scenarios, learning to trust each other and make decisions under pressure. This hands-on experience allows them to gain vital skills and confidence, all without the dangers of live combat or real-world emergencies. But the Hansando's mission doesn't end with training. It's also equipped for humanitarian operations, featuring modern medical facilities ready to provide aid during disasters or emergencies at sea. This dual-purpose design perfectly reflects the evolving role of today's navies, as both defenders of national security and first responders in times of crisis. Sending the Hansando on this goodwill cruise is a powerful symbol of South Korea's commitment to regional stability, partnership, and peace. The ship's visit reframes military presence as an opportunity for education, collaboration, and mutual respect, rather than intimidation or rivalry. For the Philippine Navy, the Hansando stands as an inspiration, a living example of how investing in people and advanced training can build a stronger, more capable force. This is soft power in action, demonstrating strength not through force but through collaboration, shared knowledge, and a commitment to excellence. The Hansando's core mission in Manila was education. On board, hundreds of Korean cadets experienced a rite of passage, transforming from students to professional mariners. Their voyage tested navigation, seamanship, and leadership in real-world conditions. Cadets stood watch, ran drills, and learned to work as a team, guided by experienced officers. The Manila port call added a new dimension: cultural and diplomatic engagement. Joint ship tours, sports, and training exercises built personal connections and broke down barriers. These relationships foster smoother cooperation in future joint operations. The visit taught cadets that effective officers are also diplomats, building trust across cultures. The friendships and insights gained will shape both navies for decades. Ultimately, it's these human networks, not just ships, that bind alliances together. The Hansando's arrival underscored a key Philippine Navy priority: acquiring larger, more capable ships. For years, the fleet relied on small patrol craft, limiting its reach in the vast West Philippine Sea. Modern challenges, territorial disputes, piracy, illegal fishing, demand ships with greater endurance and advanced systems. The acquisition of Jose Rizal-class frigates from South Korea marked a leap forward, but more is needed. The Navy's Horizon Plan calls for bigger, more versatile vessels to patrol and protect national waters. The Hansando's visit offered a first-hand look at what a modern, multi-role auxiliary ship can provide. Observing its design and capabilities gave planners valuable insights for future acquisitions. This wasn't a sales pitch, but a demonstration of what's possible through partnership. South Korea's shipbuilding prowess is now central to the Philippines' modernization journey. The push for larger warships is driven by strategic necessity, not prestige. In the contested South China Sea, size means stability, endurance, and operational reach. Larger ships can stay at sea longer, carry more supplies, and operate advanced sensors and weapons. They provide persistent presence and credible deterrence in disputed waters. Bigger hulls allow for powerful radars, electronic warfare suites, and helicopter operations, key for modern naval missions. Helicopters extend a ship's reach for surveillance, rescue, and anti-submarine warfare. The Hansando's flight deck exemplifies how aviation is now integral to naval power. A fleet of larger ships signals a nation's resolve to defend its maritime interests. For the Philippines, this is a daily reality in the West Philippine Sea. The Hansando's visit was a timely reminder of what's achievable with vision and investment. It showed that modern naval power is built on both capability and commitment. Beyond hardware, the Hansando's visit was about people, Naval diplomacy thrives on personal connections and mutual trust. Crew exchanges and ship tours foster understanding that no briefing can match. Shared experiences, whether in the engine room or on the basketball court, build lasting goodwill. These moments create a common language and professional respect between navies. Cultural exchanges and community outreach show the human side of military service. Trust is earned through these interactions, forming the foundation for future cooperation. In times of crisis, it's these relationships that make all the difference. The Hansando's visit reflects a deepening defense partnership between the Philippines and South Korea. What began as arms sales has evolved into strategic alignment and shared training. Joint exercises and ship visits build interoperability, essential for effective cooperation. Operating Korean-built ships, Philippine crews benefit from direct knowledge exchange. Both nations share a commitment to a stable, rules-based maritime order. As the Philippine fleet modernizes, opportunities for joint training and collaboration will only grow. This visit marks a milestone in a long-term journey of shared growth and security. The Hansando's 4-day visit was more than a port call. It was a vision for the future. It inspired the Philippine Navy's modernization, showing what's possible with sustained investment. The focus on people, education, and partnership underscored the true strength of alliances. The visit provided invaluable insights for defense planners and forged new bonds between sailors. Hardware will age, but the friendships and trust built here will endure. The Hansando's presence symbolized a shared journey toward a secure, maritime future. As it sailed from Manila Bay, it left behind a renewed sense of purpose and partnership. The navies of the Philippines and South Korea are now charting that course together.